Alright guys, OKTAGON MMA tomorrow, and these are my bets. So first up on the prelims, I'm going with Hugo Vac, the German. It looks like he's got some physical advantages in this matchup, and I see it as a pretty close fight. I think Hugo's the better striker. He also previously trained at City Kickboxing before, so I think his takedown defense should be improving and good enough here. The guy he's fighting is a grappler. He's going to be trying to get him down. So yeah, I'm taking Hugo Vac at $1.83 for 1 unit. Next bet, I'm taking the Hugo fight to go over 1.5 rounds. So as I said, I see it as a pretty close fight with some grappling. And so I think it goes over. Then I'm going the Kinsel fight, Patrick Kinsel, to go over 1.5 rounds. So I see this as a pretty close fight as well. These guys fought before and it went to decision. Even though they're middleweight and have a bit of power, I think it goes over 1.5 rounds. So we're taking those two overs together. It's $1.80 and I got 1.25 on this. Then I'm going next fight, Zalga Salmagulov versus David Dvorak, two former UFC guys. I think they're both very good technically. They both have good defense, and I see this fight probably going the distance. So I'm taking over 3.5 rounds, and I'm putting that with Ryzen, which is in a couple of days, the main event, Raza to win. I think he's an absolute beast, and I think he's going to get a finish. So those two together, it's $1.62. Got 1 unit on it. Next up, I'm going main event to go over 2.5 rounds. This is Martin Buday versus Fleury. So these guys, Buday's style is he likes to push guys up against the cage and work in the clinch. So he also doesn't have a lot of power for a heavyweight. He's more of a grindy sort of decision guy. And Fleury, he also, I think both guys look pretty durable. And Fleury went to decision his last two fights. So yeah, I think even though it's heavyweight, I do think it's likely to go over. So that's $1.60 odds, 1 unit. And then my main bet for the card is going to be the David Dvorak versus Salmagulov to go over 2.5 rounds. So I think these guys are pretty evenly matched and good defensively. So I think it goes over. And Buday to go over 1.5 rounds, as I just talked about. So that's $1.90, and I got 2 units on it. So yeah, most of my action is on the two last fights, the overs. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments.